Disclaimer, this podcast is not affiliated with, endorsed by, or connected to Alcoholics Anonymous, Al-Anon, or any other 12-step program. Content provided is based solely on personal experiences and information that has been shared with me. The purpose of this podcast is to share insights in the hope that they may be helpful to listeners. I am not in any way a professional in the fields of addiction or recovery, so the opinions expressed are solely my own. For professional advice, for support, information, or help about 12-step programs, please consult with a qualified professional, not me. Attend official program meetings, which are on their official websites. Thanks. This is a little mini sandwich wrap of traditions 7 through 12. Let's get started. And then we can move on to the intro to the into the concepts, which will be next week. 7, every group ought to be fully self-supporting, declining outside contributions, right? Fully self-supporting. Fill your own tank up, fill your own well up so that you overflow and are able to give to others. Put the oxygen mask on yourself, people. 8, Alcoholics Anonymous should remain forever non-professional. Our service centers may employ special workers. I'm not an expert. Even in my professional life, I'm still not an expert on any of my clients' lives, my dog's life, Oz's life, family life, friend's life. I'm a non-professional. 9, AA as such ought never be organized, but we may create service boards or committees directly responsible to those they serve. Responsibility. Who am I responsible for? First and foremost, me. And then from there, I really have to 9 through 12 is about check in those motives. Never be organized means I'm not a disciplinarian, I'm not strict, and I'm not harsh. But organization is allowing God to organize me inwardly so then I can check my motives and see if I am responsible. So that 2 kinds of business, mine and none of mine, and most of it's none of mine. 10, Alcoholics Anonymous has no opinion on outside issues. Hence, the AA name ought never be drawn into public controversy. I'm not about starting emotional, mental, political, social forest fires anywhere. It is about lighting myself up. Yes, I have opinions, and I keep my opinions, for the most part, to myself. It's about checking my motives. Does it need to be said? Does it need to be said now? Does it need to be said by me? If all 3 of those match with yes, then I'll open up this big gun of a mouth. 11, our public relations policy is based on attraction rather than promotion. We need always maintain personal anonymity at the level of press, radio, and films. Mind my own business again. Any relation that I step into, I have to be mindful, first and foremost, that I am leading by example, that I'm an example of these principles. I'm an example of 12-step programs. So I'm really mindful of making sure, because I just never know when anyone may reach out the hand for help, that I want to be mindful that I'm attraction rather promotion, right? Inner attraction, inner charisma. When I'm lit from within, when I'm living these principles, I am like a little flashlight in this world. 12, anonymity is the spiritual foundation of all traditions, ever reminding us to place principles before personalities. Yep, principles first. It doesn't mean that I am a robot and an automaton and I don't have my personality brought into my life. I just have to be really mindful when my personality goes riotous and just becomes the tornado tearing up through the lives of others. So that spiritual ninja, being stealth-like, knowing when to hold and when to fold and when to walk away, when to run. Always, through all these traditions, check your motives. Why am I about to do what I'm about to do? Why am I going to say what I'm about to say? And to summarize it, Mahatma Gandhi, become the change you wish to see in the world. Let it begin with me, baby. All right, that is it. Mini wrap-up. And next week, I will do an intro to the concepts, and I'll give you a chance to online. You can get the service manual through the Alcoholics Anonymous website. If you already have them, great. If you're familiar with the concepts, great. This will be a refresher. If you're not even in any 12-step program, you will see how this applies to the world at large. It's so flippin' amazing. I love the concepts. Love you all. Thank you for being on this journey with me, and it shall continue. All right, that's all, folks. That ends another round. Bing, bing, bing. Woohoo! TKO knockout! Spiritually knocked out with the traditions, with me, Busmila. As always, share. Sharing is caring. Subscribe, please. por favor, comment in Podbean and rate it so this can be freely given to more people. And we'll see you next time for another episode of Traditions. Kind of doesn't go with the background music of the Latin flair. Ugh, I don't understand how people do these outros things. So hard.